When did you find out you were probably gonna be playing this year?
I found out the week before the South Carolina game. We all came into the meeting, coach sat down and told us what depth chart looked like, and that's when I found out.
You were pretty excited. I imagine that it was pretty deep at running back. Did you think you might have to sit out a year?
Coming into that day, I had thoughts about it, but luckily coach gave me the go, so I was really excited about that.
What would you say are the strengths of your game?
Strengths, probably speed, vision, and awareness. Be able to read my offensive lineman blocks and do whatever they give me.
What about your cutting ability? Do you feel like you're quick laterally?
Yeah, I can explode out the cut. I can set up a defender where they think I'm always going to bounce outside, where I can just cut back. And doing things like that can make the defender get off balance and stuff like that.
How supportive have your teammates been, whether it's the line or, Russell, just pushing, you as a freshman out there?
They've been real supportive. Like, as soon as I got in the South Carolina game, they was getting on me, come on, James, we can do it, let's go, make a big play. So that's exactly what we plan to do.
What was it about NC State that, how'd you end up here?
Probably the coaching staff. I really like how they operate. They pretty familiar with the coaching staff that I had back in high school. Everything, you have to be on time or be early. Everything's structured. So it was just like being at home.
What have you learned from some of the older guys, especially guys like Tony Baker, Jamel Eugene?
I learned that you have to practice like you play. You have to give 100% in practice if you expect to give 100% in the game, because you can't just turn the switch on during the game. It has to start in practice.
Is that something you've ever struggled with? I mean, just because you have so much natural talent?
Never really struggled with it, but it takes out you being like taking plays off during practice, knowing that in the game that same play gonna be called and you expected to run it at 110%.
What's adjusting to the college life been for you?
Everything is spaced out. You have to find rides to places, and most of the time I end up walking, so I have to plan ahead and make sure I'm there on time.
Tough not having someone to wake you up in the morning, or you good at getting up?
No, I'm kind of good at getting up in the morning. In high school, I had to do it on my own with the alarm clock, so I'm pretty much used to it. It's just the time difference here in college.
Yeah, cool. How's the offense, seeing it develop, through the preseason and through South Carolina and after last game? What are some of the, strengths you see you continue to develop?
I see our pass game is opening up every week. We're getting better at executing our base run plays. Offensive lines they picking it up every week. So I expect we should eventually get better and better every week during the season and put up more points.
More than 65?
I hope so this week. That's our goal. We want to do better than last week.
What's the goal this week? Just better than last week?
Yeah, just better than last week. Walk out with a victory.
Okay.
You were involved a lot in the passing game, especially early last week. Do you like coming out of the backfield, catching passes?
Yes, I like showing that I have another dimension besides running the ball and blocking out the backfield. I can actually come out and catch a couple passes, get a couple first downs, and help the offense out that way too.
Is that just a matter of getting you out in space? Is that?
Yes, I think that's what it is. I guess it's harder to defend me when I'm out in space when it's one-on-one than when it's in a big crowd, when it's all 11 people in the box.